Dawn broke over the ancient coastal city of Al-Mahra, where desert met sea. But this morning was different. Dark clouds gathered unnaturally fast, turning the golden sunrise into an eerie twilight. The air crackled with strange energy that made the hair on everyone's arms stand on end. In the marketplace district, young Fahd stood on his balcony, his heart racing as he sensed something was terribly wrong. The elements themselves seemed to whisper warnings, the wind carried voices of fear. The earth trembled with ancient memories awakening.
The elements, they're screaming. Something ancient is stirring, something that shouldn't be awake.
A haunting rumble echoed across the waters, and the gathering storm clouds began to take shape. They twisted and churned until they formed a massive, shadowy figure that towered over the horizon. Tempestus, the ancient titan of shadows, had awakened.
After 10,000 years, I rise again. This world has forgotten the true power of storms. I shall remind them.
As Tempestus rises from the sea, how should Fahd react to this ancient threat? Stay and observe Tempestus to learn more about his powers, or rush to warn the city's defenders? Fahd raced through the winding streets, calling out warnings as the Shadow Titan's power grew. His voice joined a chorus of alarmed shouts and frightened cries throughout the city.
Everyone, seek shelter. The ancient texts spoke true. The Shadow Titan has returned.
As Tempestus's power grew, the storms intensified. Waves crashed against the shore with unprecedented force, while darkness began spreading across the sky like spilled ink. Fahd knew that no ordinary force could stop this ancient being.
There's only one hope. The prophecy speaks of ice and ocean united. I must find them, Queen Elsa and Moana, but they're worlds apart.
In the frozen kingdom of Arendelle, Queen Elsa stood at her ice palace balcony, watching as unnatural shadows crept across her realm. Her power sensed the approaching darkness, warning of a threat beyond anything she'd faced before.
Who are you, and how did you reach my palace through this storm?
Your Majesty, I am Fahd, a keeper of elemental knowledge. The Shadow Titan Tempestus has awakened, and only you and Moana together can stop him.
How should Fahd convince Queen Elsa to join the quest? Demonstrate his connection to the elements, or share the ancient prophecy? Unfolding an ancient scroll, Fahd revealed prophecy writings that glowed with an inner light. The runes spoke of ice and ocean united against shadow, with illustrations that clearly depicted Elsa and Moana.
These markings, they show our powers combined. The prophecy speaks of this very moment.
Across the ocean, on the shores of Motunui, Moana felt the waters growing restless. The ocean itself seemed to reach for her, trying to warn her of the approaching darkness that threatened all realms. The ocean is troubled like never before. Even during Taka's darkness, it wasn't like this.
The ocean recognizes the ancient evil of Tempestus. Together with Queen Elsa, you can help restore balance to all realms.
As if in response to their words, the ocean rose up in a massive wave, forming shapes that told ancient stories of ice and water united against shadow. The elements themselves were confirming the truth of Fahd's quest. Finally united, Elsa and Moana began to understand how their powers could work together. Ice and ocean, normally opposing forces, found harmony under Fahd's guidance as they prepared to face Tempestus.
Your ice, it dances with my own. I've never felt power resonate like this before.
The ocean responds to both of us now. Together, we might actually have a chance against the Shadow Titan. As the final battle approaches, how should Fahd help unite Elsa and Moana's powers? Create an elemental convergence, or reveal an ancient technique? Drawing upon ancient knowledge, Fahd taught Elsa and Moana a forgotten technique that allowed their powers to amplify each other, creating something entirely new and incredibly powerful.
This is how the ancients once combined their powers. Feel the rhythm of each other's elements.
The final battle was upon them. The final battle was upon them. Tempestus unleashed his full fury, but this time, he faced a force unlike anything in his ancient memory. the perfectly united powers of ice and ocean, guided by Fahd's elemental wisdom.
Impossible. How can mere mortals command such power?
Because they understand what you never did. True power comes from harmony, not dominance.
In a final spectacular display of unity, Elsa and Moana's combined powers pierced through Tempestus's shadow form. The ancient Titan dissolved into harmless rain, his darkness transformed into life-giving water for all realms.
We couldn't have done this without your guidance, Fahd. You helped us see how our powers could work as one.
The ocean will remember this day, when ice and water united to protect all our peoples. As the storms cleared and peace returned to all realms, Fahd knew his journey had served its purpose. He had helped unite not just powers, but peoples, proving that the greatest strength comes from working together, no matter how different we may seem.